good evening. Officials have confirmed that a suspect who shot at a White House checkpoint was killed in an exchange of gunfire with Secret Service agents on Saturday evening.
The shooting comes only a month after a gunman opened fire at the White House Correspondents' Dinner. CBS has named the suspect as Nazir Best, a 21-year-old man who was known to the protection agency and had a documented history of mental health conditions.
US President Donald Trump thanked the officers for their swift and professional action in apprehending the gunman, who he said in a Truth Social post had a violent history and possible obsession with the country's most cherished structure.
Authorities in France have suspended extra EU border checks at Dover on Saturday after thousands of holidaymakers heading to the port faced long queues in soaring temperatures.
Before boarding a cross-channel ferry at Dover, travellers have to go through French border checks, but under the new EU digital system, known as the entry-exit system, biometric checks including fingerprinting and facial scanning are due to be introduced for non-EU travellers.
The May bank holiday is being viewed as a test for the new European Union border checks, with the port saying that traffic was moving slowly by lunchtime and the processing time at check-in was under an hour.
Talking of soaring temperatures, a heatwave has officially been declared on Sunday as temperatures soar across swathes of the UK.
Well, that explains why our studio thermometers have been reading 28 degrees Celsius lately, but that's nothing compared to Kent, where the high was 30.5 degrees.
For Northern Ireland, Scotland, most of Wales and parts of England, temperatures have gone up to 25 degrees, while for parts of South Wales and much of England, temperatures ranged between 26 and 28.
Monday was forecast as the hottest May day on record, with temperatures exceeding 33 degrees in southeast England. An amber heat health alert remains in force for the Midlands and eastern England until tomorrow. Police have confirmed that a man has died after falling from a building in Manchester.
Greater Manchester Police were called at about 4 p.m. on Saturday to report that a man had fallen from the building on Charles Street. The force said the man's death is currently being treated as unexplained and inquiries are ongoing to establish the full circumstances.
A blue forensic tent has been put up in the street outside the Maldron Hotel, and Charles Street remains closed with a number of police vehicles in the area.
Ynys Môn has hosted the Urdd Eisteddfod over the weekend for the first time in more than 2 decades.
The Urdd Eisteddfod is widely regarded as one of Europe's largest annual travelling youth festivals, celebrating the Welsh language, or Cymraeg, culture and the arts for young people.
The Earth's Director of the Arts, Thea Maddox, said Ynys Môn has turned red, white and green, and we're really looking forward to welcoming children and young people from all over Wales to this special island. Ynys Môn last hosted the large event back in 2004 at the same location on the showground in Mona.
Police have closed a section of Leith Walk in Edinburgh after a pedestrian was hit by a tram.
The incident was reported to have happened at about 9 a.m. on Sunday, with 5 police vehicles and an ambulance attending the scene between Crichton Place and Albert Street.
Edinburgh Tram said it could only cover part of the route between the airport and St Andrew's Square, and people could use their tickets on Lothian buses between St Andrew's Square and Newhaven in both directions.
2 sports now, and 2 Celtic games are among 5 being investigated by the Scottish Professional Football League, while the Scottish FA's key match incident panel suggests the Premiership champions should not have had a penalty against Motherwell.
Spectators entered the pitch following late goals at Motherwell on May 13th and at home to Hearts on the 16th, as Celtic won their final 2 league fixtures of the season to retain the title.
Police Scotland are investigating whether there was any criminality involved, and Celtic manager Martin O'Neill says if proof emerges, then apologies are due.
England manager Thomas Tuchel has named his 26-man squad to represent England at the 2026 FIFA World Cup, hosted in Canada, Mexico and the United States.
Alex Scott, Rio Numoha, Josh King and Ethan Nwaneri will also be part of the Three Lions pre-tournament squad in Florida when they face New Zealand and Costa Rica.
He also added that one more player will also join his squad in Florida, but did not name the individual. If you want to hear the names, please check out last Sunday's episode of Sports News Today.
Alberta will hold a referendum on whether the province should remain in Canada or move ahead with a second binding vote on separation, marking the first significant test of the country's unity in decades.
The announcement on Thursday by Premier Danielle Smith comes after a citizen-led petition calling for independence gathered more than 300,000 signatures early this year, and a separate petition advocating that Alberta stay gathered more than 400,000.
Current opinion polls suggest that the majority of Albertans would vote against separation, but the provincial referendum, scheduled for October 19th, will tell us the result of this.
Canada's unity has been under strain before when French-speaking province Quebec held two independence referendums, with the last one in 1995 ending with a razor-thin 51 to 49% no vote.
Okay, let's check out your weather forecast, and it's another hot day. That's all today. Thanks so much for watching. Have a nice day. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, like and follow our Facebook and Blue Sky pages listed on the left hand side and link down below, and see you on Monday the 8th of June.